Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a domination game on the map Favela. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the First Strike DLC map pack that's going to be coming to Call of Duty Black Ops pretty damn soon. So about, I'd say, a month ago, I made a video talking about this map pack, and I just want to reiterate this real quick here. This is an officially announced map pack. This is not a rumor by some random guy. This is officially announced by Treyarch, so everything I say in here is absolutely 100% true and confirmed. And if you don't believe me, there will be a link in the description of this video to a multiplayer trailer made by Treyarch for this map pack, and I highly suggest you go check that out because I'm going to be describing a lot of the stuff that's going to be in the map pack. But that video is going to show you guys some visuals that you might want to see. So anyway, the first thing, details for the map pack. There's going to be 5 maps in this map pack. 4 of them are going to be multiplayer maps, and 1 of them is going to be a zombie map. So I'm going to talk about those for a little bit. The price for this map pack is going to be 1,200 Microsoft points, which is $15. I'm not sure what that equates to as far as what the PlayStation points or whatever the currency is for that. But it is a $15 map pack, so I'm sure you guys know what the conversion rate is for that. There's been a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of controversy because I think that's over dramatizing the, I guess, the caliber of, what people are really thinking about. But honestly, a lot of people have been, talking about whether or not 1,200 Microsoft points is a fair price for these map packs. In all honesty, it really depends why you're buying them and how much you're going to be using them. I certainly wouldn't buy them if I was not making YouTube videos for them, but I know that a lot of people want to see gameplay from them, and also I just think that a lot of people would want me to buy them anyway, so I'm going to be buying them. But it really, for somebody out there who, doesn't make YouTube videos, if you're deciding for yourself, whether or not to get these, I'm going to say if you put in more than, I'd say, an average of 5 or 6 hours a week into Call of Duty Black Ops, then get them. But if you're just a real casual gamer and that you only put like maybe an hour or 2 a week into playing Black Ops Online, then it's probably not worth it for you. It really depends on how much use you're going to get out of these to see whether or not they are worth the $15 price tag on them. So let's talk specifics about the maps that are going to be in the map pack. First things first, I do not know much about the zombie player or the zombie map. To be quite honest, I'm not a zombie player myself. I don't know much about this map because they haven't talked about it that much. All I know is that it's called Ascension and that it is allegedly based on a single player mission. So let's talk about the multiplayer maps for a little bit. So the first multiplayer map I want to talk about is Calhoun. So Calhoun is a map that is based on, just like Ascension, a single player campaign level, and that is in China on some rainy rooftops. I'm not a big fan of rainy maps. I much prefer the big sunny open maps like Villa, stuff like this. But anyway, that is a rainy map that takes place on a series of rooftops that you guys are probably familiar with if you played the single player. And the interesting thing about Calhoun is that they did something that they did a little special, quirky, original thing with 3 out of the 4 multiplayer maps, and Calhoun is one of them. In Calhoun, they actually decided to put in a zipline on the map. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work, but basically, I'm going to, for now, equate it to what a ladder is. Basically, it gives you quicker access to an area, or access to an area where you might not otherwise have access to, and also what it's going to do is prohibit you from being able to use your gun, your equipment, stuff like that. Even though ladders do allow you to use your tactical and equipment, it looks like and sounds like the zipline will not. So you're basically going to be extremely vulnerable if you're going across this zipline from rooftop to rooftop. So you might want to think twice about using it. I think that a lot of people, to be quite honest, are going to be standing on an adjacent rooftop or a parallel rooftop, just waiting and waiting for people to use the zipline because they know it'll be an easy kill. In all honesty, unless there's like a serious reason to use this, unless it's like it takes you to a high traffic area of the map extremely quick, I probably won't use it. They mentioned in the video, the trailer for the map pack, that it does the 2 buildings that it is attached to, you have access to both those videos, or I can't talk, guys. You have access to both those maps without actually using the zipline, so it is not an exclusive area of the map that only people who take the zipline shortcut get to, use. It is, just another rooftop that you could otherwise get to. It would just be a little bit slower, so I'm happy to hear that. But all in all, the zipline isn't something that excites me, but it isn't something that disappoints me, which I can't say for all of the little original things they put into some of these new maps. So the next multiplayer map I want to talk a little bit about is Discovery. So Discovery is a German Antarctic abandoned outpost or outlook, whatever, obviously in Antarctica. And the cool thing about this map that we now know is that it has a big chasm or trench in the center of it. And the cool thing, even cooler than a giant trench in the center of this map that divides it in two, is that it has this walkway inside of it, like this path that I guess you can take from one area to another area of the map. I'm not exactly sure what kind of map I can compare this one to, other than the fact that it is divided in two. But the cool thing that they did about this map is that the walkway that is in between this chasm, in between the two sides of the map, you can actually blow up the center of it by shooting an RPG at it or throwing a grenade at it. It'll just kind of blow up the ice, walkway. And to be quite honest, again, this isn't something that excites me. It isn't something that's extremely disappointing to me. I wish it wasn't there, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's not a big deal. I'm sure you'll still be able to jump from one side to the other. In all honesty, that's what you'll probably have to do. You'll jump and press A again and climb up it. I'm sure that it won't prevent you from crossing the bridge at that area. It will just make things a little bit more inconvenient for you, so no biggie there. So the next map I want to talk about is Berlin Wall. So this is the one that I'm a little bit worried about. So Berlin Wall, obviously we know it's in Germany, and it's the division between East and West Germany at Checkpoint Charlie. And the thing about this map that I'm not too excited for is the auto turrets. So you may or may not have heard of these, but basically what it sounds like these are sentry guns that are neutral. They're going to be in the center of the map over something called no man's land, in these big towers that look over no man's land, which is in the center of the map. And if you run in the center of the map, these might shoot you. Now, it's not completely clear, how effective these will be, if these will be exactly like sentry guns or whatnot, but basically they are automated turrets that will shoot you if you run in the center of the map. I'm hoping that these take like 20 bullets to kill you, that they are not 100% accurate like a sentry gun, that they're a little bit unreliable, because to be quite honest, if these are if these really are like 20 neutral sentry guns in the center of the map, that can cause some major problems, and it will really slow the pace of gameplay down if you can't go in the center of the map, and nobody wants to risk going in the center of the map, and everyone just stays on their side and uses assault rifles and picks people off from other ends of the map. So not something I'm excited for, but hopefully Treyarch knows what they're doing. That's what we have to really do here, is put our trust in Treyarch and just hope that this isn't going to be detrimental to gameplay on that map. So the very last multiplayer map that there is on this map, or on this DLC, is going to be called Stadium. This is a hockey rink in, I think it was Northeast US or Canada, I can't remember, either Southeast Canada or Northeast United States. And basically this is going to be a map that is prime for close quarters engagements. They are making this for people to run around and use SMGs on this map, so I'm hoping by the time this map pack comes out they have resolved the issue with the balance, or they've resolved the balance issues with the different submachine guns. Hopefully they will have that patch out by then, because if this is going to be a more submachine gun dominated map, I'm going to want the submachine guns to be balanced by the time this comes out. So anyway guys, that's pretty much it for this map pack. Again, this is released on February 1st for the Xbox 360, and probably 30 days after it comes out for the Xbox, it will come out for the PS3 and the PC, so look forward to that then. I know a lot of people aren't happy about that, but to be quite honest, I think the reason why, don't quote me on this, is because Xbox users pay, and because they pay, Microsoft has probably a lot of money to spend on things like bribing Treyarch to release the map pack exclusively on the Xbox 360 for a little while. So anyway guys, I hope you're not too disappointed about that. I think everybody should be excited for this new map pack that's coming out. Anyway guys, final score of this game is 74-10. 8 and 7, 74 kills, 10 deaths, 8 captures, and 7 defends. Check out the link in the description if you want to watch the trailer video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.